could lift, and still actually pick it up.
It's the only problem with this video on this, it won't zoom. But we are picking everything up.
Yeah.
So what size bead you got on that, you say?
That's a 2 mil on the point and a 1.5 on the dropper.
And it's turning it over nicely.
Yeah, just like that. Slight tangle on it.
How much they set you back, them leaders?
6.95 for 3.
Oh, that's not bad, is it?
But then, I mean, you know how many times at that strength you can use them.
Exactly. I didn't know they did sea fishing ones. Tapered.
Yeah, they just make them brighter colours.
Can you get them clear then, the sea fishing ones?
I've not seen them, I was looking for them. You'd obviously be happier with a clear leader.
Just, it's one of them.
Yeah, no, that's a fair one.
See, what's in your head? You'll get your mate to fish that next pool down from him.
I always find the biggest boulder in the
Yeah, there's a massive one just there. There where I'm pointing, are you looking? Just draw a line.
there.
There.
Under me.
I like the presentation of that, I like the way it's going in.
I mean, it looks very light, doesn't it,
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah. Would you say you feel the fish more?
What, when you're playing them?
Yeah. Does it feel any different?
No.
Because it's not pulling on a fly line, is it? It's just pulling on your...
Well, it is straight, it's direct to the rod, yeah. I mean, give a good scrap. The thing is as well, with this river is, you've fish that have changed as well. Yeah, they're a lot bigger than they were last year, so they're going to scrap a bit more, aren't they?
Certainly are. So is this Andy Hudson nymphing or French nymphing?
Not really sure.
I think it's Andy nymphing.
This is my interpretation of what I've watched on things like YouTube
And it
I mean,
works.
I think technically, in competitive stuff, it's banned now. And I think all them little bits of braid are banned. Because I think the ruling is such that as your leader tapers down,
Yeah.
that bit of braid has to be within the taper, so it can't be.
All right.
It has to be smaller.
So couldn't you just mark it with a permanent pen or something? Just put a bit of varnish on it?
What, the leader?
At the end, yeah.
Well, I suppose you could. You're still going to need something to help it float, though, aren't you?
Is that important, do you think, to have it? It's got to float. What about a lump of foam like they use on reservoirs?
It'd have to be part of your fly, wouldn't it?
You mean to tell me you're not a bung brigade merchant, Andy?
To be honest with you, I'll say it as I see it. I do use the bung. I do use the bung, but it's the last method on.
Good lad.
I put it on as
Right, listen.
cancel it out.
Can I just stop you there?
You can.
Right. Carry on talking about proper fishing now.
Yeah. I'll put some dries on. Certainly a method that works. Now all always found in these two pools, the nearer you can get it to that wall, the better. If I pull in
Definitely. Really see that swinging round. You're just waiting for that little nudge round, yeah?
The little stop, twitch, nudge.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, the first time I ever stuck it on, I was on the Emon, which is a tributary of the Eden, and it was a very low, clear day. And I tried everything. I've been down to sizes 24s and 26 drives because there was fish there and I just couldn't catch them. I'd had everything on. And I got the gear with me. I'd never tried it, but I'd ordered the gear because you can buy them bits of braid and stuff at a ridiculous price, can't you? So I'd ordered it and tried it. And I put it on, I tossed it in upstream, and that bit of braid just sat there. And I thought, I'm not on bottom, and it sat in the main flow. I thought, I couldn't get it through my head, and I lifted the rod, and out of surprise, I'd up to whacking ground of about, I don't know, it must have been over the £2 mark.
Really? Well, they're in here, mate, as well, as you know.
Oh, we'll get one eventually. You see, flyline won't drag, flyline will possibly drag you away from that wall there, unless you put a big downstream mender. Whereas with this, I can just lean it up against the wall like that. I can hold my leader in there, and that's just drifted down inches from the wall.
Yeah.
And you can imagine, I mean, there'll be all sorts of caddis and whatever crawling up there, won't there?
Yeah.
It's possibly the place to catch fish. Not ignoring bits like that, you know.
Yeah, it's just a lighter presentation, period, isn't it?
It is very light. See how that's sat straight up? Because I can lift that line up now, that's trundling down inches from that wall. And that's actually touching the wall there.
Right. We've had 7, nearly 8 minutes of that now, mate. And time to move downstream, eh?
I think what perhaps is, I'm just going to literally quickly nip up into this net, because I'm sure there's another one.
Well, we'll follow you.
We're going to have 2 or 3 minutes, that's all. And then you ought to be having a go with it, hadn't you?
Yeah, when we get further down. A bit faster water off that before that slack. Where they're on the old dries, mate.
Well, that'd be good.
Nice little pool there, isn't there?
This is definitely lower and clearer today.